Welcome to my home. It's your girl Whitney here with Good Vibrations. Today I want to talk about why we have to stop envying other people's lives and comparing ourselves to them. If you want to have a little bit of pillow talk with me, definitely keep on watching. Don't forget though to hit that subscribe button down there and turn on notifications so that you can have good vibes thrown your way every week. So the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because throughout my life I've always compared my life to other people. I've been very unhappy because I didn't have the same living situations, or both. I didn't have both parents in the household, and this kind of spilled over into my adulthood. Even with my very close knit of friends, just comparing myself to them because these women are extremely successful. Like, one of them's a doctor, the other's a lawyer, people have their own business, people are getting married and starting families, and then here's me. Just to give you a little bit of background, if you'd have asked me 10 years ago, would I be working in sales? Would I be 30 years old with no kids, not have a house? I would be like, you have lost your fucking mind. But it turns out this is reality, right? I finally got to the point where I gotta stop comparing myself to my friends. Like, they're doing different stuff and they're very successful at it, and I can't look at myself and say, why am I not as successful as them? Because we've had different circumstances, different life situations, different upbringings, different opportunities. Like, we're different people, so we're not going to have the same outcomes in life. It kind of hit me the other day when I was actually speaking to my friend, one of my successful friends, and she felt like she was behind in life because she wasn't in a relationship. And we're at the age now, we all just turned 30, our biological clocks are ticking, or they're screaming at us at least, and she feels like, I got all of this going on, but my life isn't complete because I'm not in a relationship and I'm not starting a family. So it made me stop and think, no matter how much you envy the next person's life and wish yours was as good as theirs, or why aren't you in their shoes, they might be looking at you and thinking the same thing. So you gotta stop and think. Instead of putting all that energy into, well, why am I not where she's at in her life or he's at in his life, you need to stop and think of what you're trying to do with your life, what's gonna make you happy, and how are you gonna get there. It's just a matter of putting more energy into yourself, digging into who you are, and stop being so complacent of where you're at. Or even if you're not complacent and you've been busting your ass your whole life and you got the person next to you where everything has been handed to them, that's their fucking life. There's nothing that you can do about their circumstances, but what you can change is yours. So I had to stop and think, like, where do I want to be? What am I trying to do? Do I want to work for somebody for the rest of my life? Do I want to create my own business? The great thing now is there's just so many different opportunities out there that weren't here for us like 10 years ago. Like, the fact that I can go on YouTube and watch all these people who have created a path for themselves that was not traditional is freaking amazing. And my friends went down that traditional path. That shit just wasn't for me. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. Not to become a YouTube star or anything like that, but just to kind of dibble and dabble and get out there and figure out different avenues in which I can create my own path. I have a lot of different skill sets that I don't use that I should be making a little coin off of, yet I'm sitting here worried about why I'm not going on a trip with my friends because they got money to. They make different sacrifices than I do. So with that being said, I just want to put this out there. Live your life and love who you are. Don't think the grass is greener on the other side, because they may be looking at you as well and envying what you have. So the best thing to do is to uplift others, uplift yourself, and figure out what's best for you and yours. If you enjoyed this conversation, definitely feel free to come back next week. We'll keep the conversation going down in the comment section. Until next week, love you guys. Peace and spread good vibrations.